Ooh, look who it is! It is the one and only king of the Restreamed, the Kings, man. We're hosting here tonight. It's Tuesday night. Titans, baby, it's back. And I can't wait. Ooh, it's going to be electric. We got ourselves some fantastic matches. That's right, HGC, man. It's King! And the King is going to bring to you Division 1 and 2. Let's take a look at what's on the docket. Here we go. We're starting it off with Myles and Trapzone. Can the TikTok star take down the pause zone strat? Or will pause gate live on forever? After that, you're going to get Nolan and Trapzone. It was supposed to be the Tetris time. But guess what? He's not on time. So Trapzone is waiting in the bullpen. And if TT don't respond in the next 20 minutes, it'll be Nolan in the Trapzone for Division 2. And then around 1:30 a.m. UTC, oh baby, the streak is on the line. Vicious Rhubarb, the winner of the playoff in the three-way yesterday, skips Division 2 and goes right to Division 1 and has to face one of the best players in the world, Tristop. They'll go one-on-one. And then at 2:15 a.m., boom! Tetris Sir Jeff returns to the Classic Tetris League and will take on Pixelandy. Ooh, it is going to be absolutely epic. They played before on the Tetris friendlies, but now they're going to go back and do it here again. Once more, one-on-one. Ooh, I can't wait for that either. Once he figures it out, he'll make his way over here, and then we will get this one started. But let's take a quick look at what the Super Division looks like. That's right, we got Super Divisions now. Let's go see. There it is. Division 2, the Super Division, has been commenced. We're going to kick it off with these two. Look at the names here. Oh, my word. A new format for this season, ladies and gentlemen, for Divisions 1 and 2. This is going to be epic. They're only going to play one set, which is definitely a difference of what we do in CTL. Usually you play two sets against your opponents, whether you do it back-to-back or you save it for another day. No! In the Super Divisions of 1 and 2, you're going to play only one time. So you got one shot to make your mark against your opponent. And the names here are Classic Tetris, big-time names. You got Doge, another TikTok star, Chirpy Dude, 1.3 Master. Luis, a major underdog in this division, is going to try to make his mark and see that he can stay with the big boys. You got Myles, who is playing today. The NGC man in his inaugural season of CTL is here. He will play in this division along with Nolan, who returns to CTL. Rightfully so, belongs in this division. You've got Peekayric and the return of Sharky, who is looking to ascend back to Division 1. You'll have Sidney, the Dutch Destroyer, who made his way up last season and is here now. You've got Salted Sofa, another one who hung in there and is ready for Div 2 action. And then, of course, Tetris Time and the Trapzone are here. So we'll see Trapzone in action in this one. Number 3, sorry. I fell asleep. Number 3 from the Trapzone. Myles is ready. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And, of course, accidental wrong level start on Trapzone's side, but he will get it back. And there we go. We're underway. And push down points to catch up for the Trapzone. Now it's already kicking things off, and the Tetris has a nice left well built. Yes, Modus is on 160p, gang. Oh my word. What's going on with his internet in Australia? Usually Modus got great internet. What's going on, brother? What's happening down there? You exhausted all your data. That'd be terrible because we got hype matches, 4 Super Show matches. Tuesday Night Titans is back, baby. The King in the house on the Classic Tetris League channel. King sells his soul to the devil every day. I have no allegiance. Lumbar in for Tetris on both sides. 92,000 for the Trapzone. 99,000 for Myles. Lumbar coming in. There's a Tetris. Myles. The Trapzone will go to 115. Myles now at 123. Triple there now for Trapzone. Ooh, cannot get that square all the way to the left. It was a very difficult tap anyway. It's got the well blocked, and we got some nasty holes that need to be addressed. We'll see what Trapzone's tapping ability can do. Myles, meanwhile, looking for a long bar too. Kind of sticks an L awkwardly, but he makes the other pieces look like it was all planned out. Trapzone frantically tapping. Oh, there's a hangering J, and that'll do it. Done. And he says, I'm washed. Put your dirty rag in the laundry because you're done. Myles at 194 knows it. He'll take game number one easily. GG's. Game number one ended so quickly, I didn't even get a chance to drink my White Claw. Damn, bro. How could you? You guys got to play long. We gotta drag this out. Both are ready to go. Hover threes initiated. Let's count them down. We got game number two coming up. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So the new formula here in Classic Tetris League for the Super Divisions really makes things very interesting. Usually you would have the 2 sets played, so you can get the 1 set done, then you play your opponent again and try to see if you can get those points back. But now it's 1 shot against your opponent. So you got to make the most of it now. And at these higher level divisions, can't be giving gifts away. Players are just too damn good. Trapzone, unfortunately, got into a little bit of trouble. That square that he couldn't tap over in game number one ended up really being the beginning of the end for him. Nice flat T-burn by the Trapzone. We'll go to 73,000. Myles already at 92 to the first 18. Myles had a chance to make it to Division 1. He had a playoff chance, but again, had to play some tough players. Had to play Jeopardude, multiple-time WPL winner. And then had to play the winner, the man with the streak. The streak is on the line tonight, baby. Make sure you stick around. We got 4 great matches on the card. You're going to see probably double dose of Trapzone. He's going to play Nolan next. But after that, you will get the streak. Vicious Rhubarb, undefeated in about 28 or 29 games. Puts it on the line already. In the Division 1 opener, he will play Tristop. Oh, man, what a foe to take on to try to keep the streak alive. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. Very interesting board by Trapzone in the middle. Good burns, actually. Really like those burns. And have to use the other Lombard to reopen that right side. Now it's got a nice flat board. 179 at this Tetris to go to 202. And another one. Why not? To go to 225 on Trapzone's side. It's 216 for Myles the Great. One of the King's Fave 5s of 2021. Back-to-back Fave 5er.
Transmission in progress. Engine start sequence initiated. Engine 1 online. Reactor 1. Reactor 2. All reactors operational. All systems are operational. Combat suit sealed and locked.
There we go, 273 now for Trapzone as everything is commenced and locked. 312 for Myles. Myles, the long bar coming in. There's a Tetris. 335 through 75. A really nice start on Myles' side. Does not attempt a Z-spin. We'll do it now. We're trying to wait and see if we can get a better piece, but he can do the spins without question. Trying to fulfill the King's prophecy to be the next great superstar in Classic Tetris. And almost was able to begin the prophecy. Mentioned almost had a chance to go to Division 1. Instead, the Rhubarb did it. Myles will try to work his way up. They're only up 1-0 in this one. Umbars needed on both sides. There's one for Myles. He'll get it. Go to 387. Trapzone building a very high left board, but no Lombards on the right. There we go. Finally, we get one at 373. And has to use this Lombard flat because the right side is closed. Hasn't reopened. Waiting on a Lombard again. Pieces fit perfectly, and there it is. Tetris. 397 for the pause gatekeeper. So glad to see so many of you. We got T-Storm in the house. Burrito Dad hanging out. We got Wild, excuse me. Not Wild. What else would have a fit? Wild was here. I got Wide in the house. Dimsy returning back to CTL. Watching along. Tetris for Trapzone to go to 466. Myles already at 480. Yeah, I know, Wild already. Yeah. Maybe I'm already too many White Claws deep. This is my third one of the day. It's all those underscores, man. You gotta do something about that. Damn underscores. What's underscores in their name? Seriously, bro. Underscores are best for file names, not Twitch handle names. With a nice OJ there from Trapzone. 558, we're one line away from going to level 19. Trying to wait for the last Tetris. Myles already at 574 with 2 to burn. No changeover at 598. Tremendous score for Myles the Great. And there's a Tetris for Trapzone to go to 582. So really neck and neck game as Trapzone slams out of Tetris, take the lead by 4,000 points. Myles is Tetris ready. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris 2. They'll go to 627. We'll go to level 20. Trapzone pieces here don't really fit the board. He's got a couple of holes to worry about. Good double Lombards here, but he can't get one close enough. Now he's got a major Lombard dependency. Column 2. He'll use the J. Lombard was coming. Oh, Myles hit. Myles with a couple of mid jumps here. He's going to top out at 631. Oh, Myles. He can't believe it. He's finished. 631, 160 is the final score. Trapzone, you need to get to 632, but that Lombard hangerang on the left can be very vicious. Ooh, we need something with that left side. He's not going to do it. Oh, he's going to be done at 620. Falls 11,000 points short. Not going to catch. And Myles will absolutely take it. And they'll have the 2-0 advantage going to game 3. JJ's. He lost tap. So a break there for Trapzone. Yeah, that Lombard not making it left really put him in a bad spot. He wanted Lombard to go to column 2, went to column 3 instead, and very difficult. Transition caught him off guard. You gotta pay attention. We got Hubbard 3s from both. Let's go. Count them down. Game number 3. A crucial one in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Very crucial for Trapzone. Ski tuck to open. And Lombard's going to rain down. Here's a Tetris. Trapzone will go to 22,000 to begin. Myles, nice J tuck as well. Lombard coming in will get a score to go to 23. So early days on this one. If you're Myles, you really know you got lucky there. Great scores from both. But then trouble on the 19 plus gets them. and he had to sit and watch. He was so close to Trapzone really taking it. But unfortunately, you get that lumbar from Trapzone. He said this, like, he doesn't know what's wrong with him and not able to recover. So it made it very, very difficult. Lumbar coming in. There's a Tetris for the Trapzone. We'll go to 97,000. Tetris for Myles. We're at 139. Rhubarb in the house says, come on, Trapzone. Rooting for his pal, I guess. Pencil neck geeks got to stick together, you know. We'll see if he's rooting for you in about an hour from now. Maybe we start a little earlier if Trapzone can't get it together. That lumbar does not get all the way over left. Good adjustments here by Trapzone. Was thinking about probably putting that L vertical, but then saw that the J was coming to better out the board. Does get this lumbar over to the left side this time. Tapping look like it's under control now. Oh, could have used that one lumbar to have opened the right, and then attempted the Z spin, doesn't work. Oh, rough goings on from Trapzone, adjustments being made, but lumbar's gonna come, get a Tetris. Trapzone now 198, Myles at 233, just looking very comfortable. Horizontal L burn to lead to the lumbar to score, and his Tetris ready again on the lumbar, another Tetris. Myles in the zone at 279 through 55. Again, second game in a row that he has been on a tear. As for Trapzone, looking to keep up. 223 on the right side. We're at 302 on the left. He hasn't even touched the halfway marker. He's still got 6 lines to go before we reach it. 302. Again, another monster score for Myles. Lumbar going to come. There's a Tetris to go to 325. Use the lumbar to get set up. Trapzone finally gets a lumbar. I was waiting. That left side wasn't getting built out, but it does start to do that now. Myles here. Oof. The J doesn't go all the way over left like he would like. Does get a hole there, but bring this board down. There's a lumbar to score, and he'll probably look to fix that hole now. Yes. 75 lines in, 354 from Myles. 79 lines on Trapzone side at 299. Trapzone needs this one to keep the party going. Otherwise, you will see the beginnings of why these matches are so important now in the Super Division. Only get one shot. Usually, you'd say, all right, lost the first one. I can come back, get my points, play you again, keep you from scoring. Nice J-spin here from Trapzone, followed by a split double. We're 347 now, but with the Super Division, that doesn't happen. You only get one shot at trying to defeat your opponent. As we get later on in the season, that is going to be a huge difference that you're going to have to rely on other players to help you if you want to get to the top or stay away from the bottom. Right now, it's in their own hands, but as the season gets down to the wire, that most certainly will change. 416 now for, was thinking about maybe doing a line spin, but I guess go for it. The burns here from Trapzone. Try to get this board under control. 451 for Myles at 102 lines. 418. I think 419 now. Myles actually gets another at 2 Tetris in one while I was speaking, and then one again as we looked over. 497 for Myles, 106 lines. Trapzone at 420, 442, excuse me. He had 420, then went to 442. And now. So again, point system still the same. That hasn't changed for the Super Divisions. Myles gets a win here. He'll get 7 points. Well, certainly would like that without question. There we go, we transition. 539 for the Trapzone, 592 for Myles. He's still got 3 to go. He's looking for another 600K. Trapzone, meanwhile, all he could do is just start to build and score. He's going to be ahead in lines. He's not getting long bar at all. Now needs. Oh, he does get that C all the way left. Oh. Myles transitions at 6:18 and adds a Tetris to go to 6:42. Tremendous score again from Myles. Now it's just about Myles looking to survive. There's a missed tuck of the L for Trapzone. And there's a hanger T. Ooh. We're in major trouble on the right side. He's lost control of the board. And that'll do it. Trapzone is finished. At 5:75, Myles hangerang long bars on the left means that he won't go any further, but doesn't need to because that game 3 is over. And he officially seals the deal. There we go. Ring the bell proper. What the hell? What the hell? So congratulations to Myles the Great. We're going to transition over to the winner's seat. And he went offline, you rat bastard. He just left. He friggin' left. He didn't even stay. He didn't even stay to have the adoring crowd say, hey, what's up, bro? He didn't even friggin' stay. Look at this. Now we're looking at that. We're looking at a blue wall. I don't even know what the hell we're looking at. I'm currently offline. Be sure to tune in later when I stream. What a bastard! But nonetheless, he gets the win. He's the winner. 3-0. Congratulations to Myles over the Trapzone. So I'm sure not happy with that result, but he's going to get another chance because coming up next, we will get our next matchup. At least within the next 5 to 10 minutes, because I believe Nolan's just getting back from practice. He was at baseball practice. Got to get your pitches in. And this is what tonight's lineup looks like, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to get it a lot earlier than anticipated, but it will happen. Nolan and Trapzone. So Trapzone get another shot to come back in here and do some damage to maybe pick up those points after this tough sweep that he just endured. So everybody stay tuned. The King will be right back. I'm going to go report this match, and then we'll give some time to our friend Nolan. All right, so here we go. We're live, baby. We're back. Time for some matches. Remember, they're only playing one set now as the Super Division has commenced. 18 all the way. There are no level selections here in the top 2 divisions. And if we want, we can take a look at it. Let's take a quick look at what had resulted in our first matchup. Myles wins in a sweep 3-0 over Trapzone. So he's all the way at the top for now. See, 12 names in this, 11 matches that are going to need to be played. But the most important thing to know is that they are only playing one set. So they'll get a match against each other throughout, but you only get one shot at beating your opponent. Trapzone has fallen and failed against Myles, so now he's going to try to come back and get some points off of Nolan, who returns to CTL, is in Division 2, and will look to prove that his WPL win was no fluke, and he could play with the best in the world. All right. So you know what to do, guys. Hover 3 or already in the chat will let me know that you are good to go. Don't ask Trapzone, please play good. Got time to fill. Trapzone's ready with a hover 3. Nolan is ready to go. It's time. Count them down. We got game number 1 upon us in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And here we go. Tetris goes to Nolan. Trapzone not Tetris ready right now. Has to fix up the board a bit. That T doesn't go exactly where Trapzone wanted. Oh, but a nice little slick L tuck in there. That was very sexy. And look at all this tucking going on by Trapzone. Is going to fix this Decides to go for another tuck. Will be the J. And this board is clean. Look at that. Wow. Series of tucks from Trapzone. Very impressive. Goes to 50,000. Nolan's already at 69,000. Hey now. Gets Tetris to go to 92. Welcome in, party of 11. Mr. Valor, the coaching session complete with the grand designs. They're here to watch Classic Tetris League Division 2. You're watching it here on the new home for Classic Tetris League. Its own channel, finally awoken for these hype matches. This one's a good one. Trapzone going to look to avenge the earlier loss to Myles to open up Division 2 season. Nolan here, going to look to try to get off on a right foot. Keep Trapzone down at the bottom. Nolan with some cleanup to do. T is going to burn that right side beautifully. 176 for Nolan to begin, 189 for Trapzone. Deuce. Imagine. Oof. That's an interesting drop there from Trapzone. You got to be very careful with this Lombard. Oh, man, he's like flirting with disaster here. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, this is a very spicy board. It's cutting it down a little bit at a time. Oh, my word. Waiting for the dirty Tetris in the center. Oh, ooh, Trapzone. Oh, my word. It's flirting with disaster. And absolutely he's going to escape it. But now, oh, man, a missed drop here. Oh, that's a hangering S on the right side. I don't know what the hell Trapzone's going to do. There's absolutely no way out of this mess. And that'll do it. Trapzone had no clue what to do with that S on the right side. That is deadly. And that'll be it. Trapzone done at 267. Nolan ain't average right now. He will take it game number 1. GG's. Trapzone's so out of it today. Well, it's a bad day to be out of it. Let's go low 500 trans indeed. Trapzone had some good games in the first match with Myles. They had some good transition scores, but then the 19 play just wasn't there. Trapzone needs a moment to get some water. Just fine. And Tugi is now a mod. Why don't you do your work and tell Team Army that we don't need to be famous. We're already famous. Thank you. So once Trapzone returns after getting some water, we will be good to go for game number 2. Again, only one set, so you got to make the most of it. Can't be fooling around. Got to get points. Trapzone so far with a donut to begin this one. So good to see so many of you here hanging out. We got some big ones coming up. The streak is coming up next. Rhubarb and Tristop will be facing off. So don't go anywhere. Rhubarb's going to try to keep that streak going. We're just waiting on the Trapzone to return and we can get this happening. Ban Dimsey. That might happen. That might actually happen. All right, we got a ready from Trapzone, so we'll need a ready from Nolan. Either hover 3 or ready in the chat will be sufficient. There we go. We got the ready in there now. Let's go. Count them down. Game number 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Aaron's still trying to figure out why he's not a mod in CTM, but one on CTM's Twitch channel. Now listen, just because you're a mod on the channel doesn't mean that you're not a mod in our hearts. Just go ask Ben Famir. Ben Valor. Thank you for the raid again. You're watching the Spicy Division 2 going at it. Trapzone getting already the second match in the books for Division 2. Got the first one underway to kick it off with Myles. Myles a sweep in 3. So Trapzone looking to try to get on the board. Already down 1-0 here. Does not want another sweep to start out 0-2 with no points in this big Division 2. That's for Trap to go to 96,000. Nolan at 98. So pretty evenly matched game to begin, but it is early days. There's some misdrops again for Trapzone. Oh boy. This is really rough to watch now. Can recover. This is absolutely recoverable. Gonna get a nice double. Trying to figure out how to handle this hole. The burns. And there you go. Nice job by Trapzone to get the composure back. And gonna go. Line spin cannot hit it. And then a misdrop of a T piece to follow. Does get that L. Get a couple of L's over to the left. And there's the J tuck. Kind of waiting for that to happen. Gonna have the right side open, but not gonna be Tetris ready. At most, gonna be a double, as there's a whole about 2 Tetramino gap going on in columns 7 and 8. And there's a Z spin high up there for Trapzone, cutting it down. There was a bit of a drought, but in regards to the board, you would take it. You don't want those long bars flowing when you got no place to go. Now Trapzone's going to work with a column 7 well and going to hit it. There it is. Tetris transfer the well beautifully back over to the right. 152 for Trapzone. 220 now for Nolan. And another long bar, another Tetris for Nolan. Goes to 243 to the first 59 lines. Definitely looking in control for Nolan at the moment. And another Tetris ticket is 266. Yes, there's a delayed burn S-spin done by Trapzone. Tapping pieces over to that right side. Where it's very high. Nice adjustment of the T to allow for the Z to get the double. Go long bar left. Looking for a T or... I'm really looking for a T. The long bar here. Yeah, they'll need to do it. There's a long bar for a score. Nice job by Trapzone. Go to 212 now after 2 long bars for Tetris. Nolan, meanwhile, looking for something for a triple here. Would like the J. J comes 1 piece too late. Now looking for an L. Trying to throw that J over to block the well. Lombard here will reopen it. So here's a Lombard to score. Again, another misdrop from Trapzone with a T-piece. Puts us in a very scary situation on that left side. We'll see if Trap can do anything good. L to the left. And there gives enough space to get that Lombard over. We're at 220 for Trapzone, 371 for Nolan. Nolan with a commanding lead and a much cleaner board. Trapzone just trying to stay alive. L for a double. Cannot open up the Tetramino. They want. I like that Lombard flat. Beautifully executed. Ooh, absolutely accidentally hit the select button, so had no next box for literally a second. But it doesn't matter. Opens everything up, and there's a Tetris. Again, good survival from Trapzone at 255. Nolan at 399. Gonna get a long bar here to hit the 400K marker. 423 at 111 lines. Palito tuck done beautifully by Nolan. And a long bar here for another score. We'll go to 446 on Nolan's side. 258 for Trapzone. We'll hit a Tetris to shave a little bit off, but is really far behind and is ahead in lines too after all those burns. Trap going to get ready for the changeover. Here we go. Tetris in, and we change over. Gonna sneak in that L and get the right reopen. Gonna be aggro because knows that they're down plenty of points and just gonna have to go balls to the wall. Here's a Tetris for Trapzone to go to 339. Nolan already at 514, hasn't changed over yet. Will do so in 2 more lines. There's a burn. There's a burn. We change over. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. 540 for Nolan. Tetris for Trapzone to go to 390. He's going to have to really pump the gas now. Try to get this board under control. Minimize the damages of the bad taps. Tetris now for Trapzone to go to 416. Nolan adds 1, 2 to go to 568. Another one for Nolan. He's off to the races at 593. Right side close when that long bar was coming for Trapzone. Good burn setup, delayed with the J and then burn with the T. Right is closed again. Can't go it open when that long bar comes. Typical orange. Again, it closes when he gets the long bar coming. Oof. There, it's open this time. There's a Tetris. Trapzone at 453. Nolan at 603. It's 150,000 points. Nolan with a nice left build. He's waiting on the long bar for the score. Keeping it open. There it is. Tetris for Nolan. He'll go to 634. Trapzone at 511. Starting to get into a rhythm. So you can't count Trapzone out. Really going to need some helpful pieces and perhaps some faults from Nolan. But Nolan looking great. There's a Tetris for Nolan. Fills in. Is at 663. J-Tuck, Lombard, Tetris. Oh, great combinations. We're on level 23. Trapzone goes to 24. 721 for Nolan. 545 for Trap. Some issues here on the board. That left side, very tough. Does get the left reopen. Can't get the Z open. That long bar is going to be fatal. Can't get it over in time. And that'll do it. Trapzone finished at 547. Nolan at 784. You can play it through. Play it out. We got plenty of time still. And you will take game number 2 with a 2-0 advantage. GG's. So Nolan will finish it out. 881 so far on level 26. Trying to take us to Max Out City. Only going to be a triple there after the misplacement of the Z piece. Only going to have to burn for a little bit at 890. Still has the runway to do it. Got 23 lines at their disposal. We go to 926 after that Tetris in column 3. Very clean board from Nolan. L to get Tetris ready. And there we go, another Tetris, 964 for Nolan. We are closing in. Looking to get to Max Out City. Adjustment of the T to get it ready. And here we go, another Tetris, 99999 on the board, baby. Max Out achieved. Add another Tetris, why not? Get those big boy points. And another one to go to 234, maybe 235 in lines. Let's see. Yes. Oh, look at that split double. He's tapping so fast here on the level 29. Can we get to level 30? Yeah, damn right we can. Woo, Nolan. Get some more extra points. Level 30 at 244. Looking sharp. Definitely worthy of the Division 2. And has taken game 2. Up 2-0, GG's. No game GD needed. No. It's looking great. Nolan say that Game Genie literally gives you better pieces. No Game Genie gives you better pieces. I don't know. Whatever the statement is. All right, Nolan is ready to go. Trapzone has confirmed ready, going to try to avoid the double sweeps now. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris will go to game number 3. Now it's critical for Trapzone. Don't want to start the season 0-2 in double sweeps. That is brutal. Lost the first one to Myles 3-0. Looking to avoid another 3-0 here. We shall see if that happens. Up high is Trapzone. Gonna get the Lombard. Got 2 Lombards. Here's a third one. There you go. Man, oh man, RNG, the blessing. There's another Lombard, another Tetris. Up so high was Trapzone. Needed Lombard help in the worst way and got it. Of course, those taps make a difference. Have a DAS player try to do that. Good luck. That'll probably be top out city. Oh, and Trapzone's getting aggressive here, looking to see will the Lombards continue to come. Oh man, his aggro shot. Dirty Tetris now. And an adjustment for the T. Wants to stay aggro. We'll take the triple here. Wise is up. And there you go. Has a board back under control. Nolan, meanwhile, needs some help too. Got a Lombard dependency going in column 10. It would be a dirty Tetris, but we'll burn it away. No Lombards in sight. Now just trying to get out of this. Good Lombard timing. And another Lombard to reopen the right side. Excellent. Good delay burn set up with a T. Other Lombard comes, but can't use it. And the right is opened. Whipping pieces over to the left side is Nolan. Skim with the J. Does not want to take the double to block the well. Instead, takes a skim, and there you go. Another Tetris. Nolan will go to 138. Trapzone at 138. We got a very neck-and-neck game. Tetris for Trapzone. We'll go to 162 now. T-spin set. A little cheeky there from Trapzone. Set up a T-spin. That was a interesting burn, and it all works out. I really like those cute burns here from Trapzone. Very cheeky indeed. Nolan is in a mess again. There's another dirty Tetris. This time for Nolan, matching Trapzone's dirtiness on their board. Nolan's going to open up column 4. Would not be a Tetris yet unless it can get an L first. It does get the L, and here we go. Dirty Tetris again. And it wants to play that way. Wants to maximize the efficiency. Didn't want to burn down any more points. And transfer the well. There you go. Oh, they got a fist pump from Nolan. Like that. Very enthused. Making sure I didn't have to waste any burns in that regard. Row 2 Tetris for Trapzone. Trapzone at 269. Hey now. Nolan at 264. So nice close game here for game number 3. Another Lombard, another Tetris will take us to 289 on Nolan's side. Trap at 295. So this one not going to be a high scoring game in the 18 level. That might change if we get to 19. These two players might go balls to the wall. Both have been playing kind of dirty. A little bit aggro. Maybe a lot of aggro. See Nolan again back to the aggro strats. And here we go, another dirty Tetris. 5 rows high for Nolan. Lombard coming in, another Tetris. Nolan will go to 341. Trapzone at 365. We got ourselves a pretty good match, and these clowns are talking about math. Guys talking about AP math. When you got two fantastic players, tap, it away. Who gives a damn? AP Calc, bro. What's calculos? Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. Trapzone 398. Nolan at 417. Another one for Trap to go to 421. Even in lines, but Nolan will hit another Tetris. 2 lines away for Nolan. Got to hit transition. Trapzone 2 lines away. We're at 444 to 442. It is neck and neck. Can stay that way when Nolan hits this Tetris. Yeah, we're clutching tight. It comes down to this. Another teddy in the middle. 474 now for Trapzone. It was a dirty triple. Good lumbar flat. A nice burn to that T. Low an adjustment. Gets that Tetris after. Really nice job. Nolan not going to try to get this right side up, but has to close it. Jay comes in, getting some decent pieces. That was an excellent burn there with an L in the middle. Has the right open. Now we're just waiting on the long bar. Here it comes. Tetris for Nolan. We'll go to 522 and burning away to get that right reopen and get set for rebuilding. Tetris for Nolan to go to 551. Trapzone cannot get the long bar over left again. And that will finish Trapzone off tonight. Just cannot get those taps over left in the post transition. And Nolan can wrap it up again, finish it out one more time. Because you have sealed the deal. We'll wait for Nolan to finish it out, then we'll go into the winner's scene, of course. Kind of a messy board there. With another dirty in the column 8 section. Just Nolan playing very filthy. Imagine if CTL kept the rules that were designed for when players leave abruptly and need to be banished to a lower division. Nolan was going to be a Division 5 player. Can you imagine playing against this in Division 5? Can you imagine? Division 5 would have got wrecked beyond belief. This is why that rule has been changed now. And when players leave and don't come back for a while, this can happen. Nolan's a change player. Big time tapper. Tetris. So no max out coming here. Got 19 lines to go. We're at 800K. The final 8 lines left on Nolan's side. We're going to try at least to get to 900 if we can. There's one. Get one more in. And here it comes. 914 on Nolan's side. Going to try to get some extra bonus points on the level 29, but that'll do it. So congratulations to Nolan. Big score there again. Very strong in the return to CTL. Congratulations to you, Nolan. Big 7 points earned. Wow. Hot games from Nolan, baby. He just got back from practice, man. The guy literally got home from practice. I said, you need warm-up time? He said, just give me 5 minutes. And was good to go. And look at that. That's what 5-minute warm-up looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Victorious in this one. Congratulations to you. Wow. One game of 19, that was it. Some people say the best games you play are the ones that you don't have any warm-up time. So congratulations to you, Nolan. Excellent job. Good start to your season on your return. Let's take a look. see what's going on. So there it is, updated standings. Everybody only plays one set. You play one set against each other. Trapzone, unfortunately, 0-2 to begin. 0-6, double sweeps. Brutal, brutal start already with only 9 more games to go. Could definitely turn around. Most certainly could definitely turn around as it is just early. But if you're Myles and Nolan, you're definitely grinning. 7 big points, keep you tied at the top. 2 auto promotions for Division 2, plus the 1 playoff for next season. GG's. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It's time to go. Rhubarb showing you a B46 on the screen. No vid, no did, but you have the result of what he left on the screen there. 78 long bars and still got a B46. 96 squares, baby. Goes to show you, you don't need 100 long bars to get a B46. You know how to stack and keep the well open, you can be cracked like the player on the left. A pencil neck geek to me, but without question, a budding star in the class Tetris community. He is on the streak of 28 or 29 wins in a row on CTL. Gonna try to add more, but we'll see if he can do it tonight. Well, he's got one hell of a tough opponent. Making his Division 1 debut, it's the vicious Rhubarb! And on the right, the player that's destined to perhaps end the streak. He is cracked whether he plays tap or he's dancing and fooling around. Throws the controller in the air just like he just don't care. Because once you pop, you just can't. Tristop! So let's take a quick look before we get this one started. What does Division 1 look like? We saw Division 2 earlier. Let's go take a look. Division 1 is just as large. Look at this group. Another 12 players in Division 1. Wow, look at the names there. Ben, a.k.a. Opax. You got the Asian returning. You got, boom, Tetris with Jeff, who we'll see right after this. Returns the CTL Dog, the CTWC 2020 World Champion Fractal, who survived last season in Division 1, now faces so many different players. The returning champion is back. CTL Season 13 champion Hasalophagus. He's got the stuff, but we'll really need to put it together to stave off all the rest of these guys. Jake Games 2 returns. Zifanya Nentu, a 2-time CTL champion, is back. Pixel a champion as well. Rhubarb, as you're about to see, will look to stay alive in this. You also have the DAS Master Tegamek and Tristop, who is now enjoying DAS himself. So a very, very huge and very spicy group, without question. We have hover threes from both. That means they're ready to go. It's time. The streak on the line in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we go. This is Division 1 opener. Tugi looking for a cue like he doesn't know. Tetris for Tristop. We'll go to 22,000. Rhubarb. After that, B46. Off to cleaning up in the beginning of this one. Let's have the right side open. Go L over. Keep the right well open. Now has to close when the long bar comes. Throws the long bar all the way to left. Does not get enticed to put the long bar to the right. And here's the long bar. Not getting reward. There's a long bar explosion. Tetris for Tristop, who's all the way at the top. And Rhubarb's board very nasty to begin. This is really not the type of start that You want to have your Rhubarb, especially after a B46 game. You really don't want to come out like this. And Lombard's are exploding now after he had the lowest piece count in that B46 warm-up. So definitely not the way you want to start this one if you're Rhubarb. Tristop already at 140,000. So it's a 100,000 point lead. We haven't even touched 30 lines yet. Unbelievable. And that's the one player you do not want to fall behind so quickly. Rhubarb doing a great job of getting out. Lombard going to come in, burns away a triple. And we'll get the right side open. There we go, finally! First Tetris for Rhubarb. 72,000 to the first 40 lines. Absolute suffer to begin. Now needs a lot of work to start catching up because Tristop's already at 166. Has a right well open. Lombard's going to come in. There's a Tetris. Going to set up some burns to get that right side open quickly. And does so. Lombard going to come in. And a Tetris. Tristop already at 215. Rhubarb at 74,000. Brutal. Imagine Tuki asking for money by putting in 4 names. Wow. Interesting burns here for Tristop. Will reopen the right side, get a Tetris. Now still has to kind of figure out how to handle the setup he created. And while Rhubarb 2 in a little bit of a mess. There's a dirty double high up for Rhubarb. It's at 128. Just looking to try to stay alive. Just up at 267. Is cleaned up and ready for scoring. Take a T-skim for safety. There's a Lombard for a Tetris. 290 for Tristop. 134 for Rhubarb. We mentioned coming into this one, the streak is on the line. Rhubarb winning so many games. It's just a matter of can he keep the streak going. It's been a phenomenal journey. He won the most consistent player at the CTL Awards for Season 13. Well, look at these adjustments by Tristop. Gets the Lombard in for the Tetris. He saw it was coming, and he's like, nope, I'm going to move the L over. We're going to get a Tetris. Get those scores in. 363 for Tristop at 87 lines. 173 for Rhubarb. He has his board under control now, but he is so far behind. It's time to pump the gas to catch. 219 for Rhubarb at 93 lines. Tristop at 409 through 95. G's, now you are following the channel like you should have. Yes, well, should have done it yesterday. Should have done it when the king made the announcement to follow the channel. Doing it now. Terrible. What are you doing, mes amis? Oh, qu'est-ce qu'ils vont faire? C'est la vie, mon ami. 477 for Tristop, making adjustments again. Keep this board nice and clean. Very flat board for Tristop. Going to take some burns. Going to throw that square all the way right. Got a tucking situation. I do like that. Ooh, I like these placements from Tristop. Very nice. Executes it well. Gets the right well open. There's a Tetris. We got a 504 now on Tristop's side. Rhubarb at 298. Has the right open. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. So Rhubarb at 119 lines, going to get another Tetris to take him to 123 lines. 344 the score. Major push he's going to need in the level 19 plus. We got 3 more lines to go after that Tetris. 367 for Rhubarb. 551 for Tristop. Changes over with a Tetris at 575. Here we go. Game number 1 in the level 19. This is Division 1, baby. Best players in the world are going at it. Rhubarb changed over 392. 200,000 points the difference. We'll see if Rhubarb can try to catch Tetris. He said he did like a 660 post in the B46 game, or 49, whatever it was. He said he did it. Let's see if he can do it again. That's kind of what he's going to need to beat Tristop. Tetrises for both. 469. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now for Rhubarb. 656 for Tristop. Level 21 on Tristop's side. Rhubarb will go to 21 with a Tetris to go to 495. Rhubarb putting everything over to that left side. Nice clean stack. Take a 60 skim with a double. No Lombard's coming in at the moment. T to burn. Keep the right open with another J. Lombard coming in there. The Tetris tears one for Tristop. Another Tetris for the Rhubarb. He goes to 555. Tristop at 714. He ain't slowing down. Another Tetris for Tristop. He's in the zone. 741. There's one for the Rhubarb. Hot and heavy action as we're on level 22s for both. Tristop a couple of misdrops on the left side. Still is Tetris ready. But that left can be very spicy when he get the Lombard. He does get it, and he'll use the Lombard here to bring this down. Now can work on the left side. This is Rhubarb's chance to cut that lead down a little bit. 643 for Rhubarb, 784 for Tristop. We're now looking at about 144,000 points the difference. So Rhubarb has got in. Was down 200,000 points when we got into transition. Cut it down by 60,000 points. That is important. Tristop here just can't get this right open. Now he finally does. Oh, maybe not yet. Still can't do it. I thought maybe he was going to. Good flat Lombard burn. Look at Rhubarb, another clean board, another Tetris. He's catching up. 714 on level 25. He's doing exactly what he needed to do. Get balls to the wall. Tristop trying to open the right side. We're on level 25 on his side. A Lombard here for a Tetris after he opened it up. Rhubarb got some holes in the stack. Now going to have to burn away on level 26. We're both on 26. Tristop to clean the board at 894. Rhubarb at 752. Ooh, hot and heavy. Rhubarb making a game now. But he's starting to run out of time. He's got 24 lines to play with, and he's working on trying to get this hole open. Tristop is super clean at 898. T for the skim. There it is. Waiting on a Lombard for a score. Throwing pieces all the way over to the left side. This is that Lombard to burn. The T again. Right is open. Waiting on a Lombard. Please, where are you? No Lombard's coming for Tristop. He's got to close the wheel. We're up high. He got a piece over the left. He does reopen it. Lombard gets over just. It is two Lombards back to back. Tristop at 978. Rhubarb at 847. He's run out of time. Too many holes in this stack for Rhubarb. He's waiting on a Lombard for a Tetris. And that'll do it. He's done. He gave it a hell of a ride, but no way, no how. Too far behind. Tristop goes in with a fist pump to level 29 and a max out 822. Says, see you later, Rhubarb. Game number 1 goes to Tristop GPs. Rhubarb made it interesting. He made it very interesting there on the 19 plus. Down 200,000 points. Tristop had 599. Rhubarb had like 399 when we were going into 19s there. Rhubarb finishes with like an 849. So you're talking like 450,000 plus posts for Rhubarb. Amazing. Gave the wrong crown too. Let me go put the crown on the right side. There it goes. That's where the crown belongs. Hover 3s for both. Let's go. Continue on. Game number 2 coming up. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Opening start. Lombard and an S for both. Almost look like same piece sets are happening. But after that, then the pieces have differed. So really that was the difference in game number 1. Rhubarb just not getting off to a good start. Really spent so much time digging. Didn't get his first Tetris until probably the first 40 lines, I believe it was. Just a brutal start. Tristop took advantage of it through the first 30 lines, already up 100,000 point at that time. And it was just so hard for Rhubarb to catch back up. Got in and out of trouble. Transitioned at about a high 300. It was like about 380 or so. Tristop kind of playing really high at the top, waiting on a long bar. Finally gets it over. There it is. Tetris at another long bar for a score. Tristop just getting those long bars when you need them. Imagine getting long bars when you need them. Could never happen to any other players. A little bit of sus board here for Tristop, but we'll get the right side open. Some good placements. Pieces getting whipped over left and right when you need to. Excellent play by Tristop. 110 on his side, 165 for Rhubarb. So a little bit of a different story. Rhubarb's been able to get this board to remain clean and has gone out to the lead now, 188 to 133. The Valor not happy, saying taper RNG for Tristop. Dasters never get that, right? Right, Tugi? Dasters never get that type of RNG. We're coming in. There's a Tetris for Tristop 202 on his playfield. Rhubarb will get a Tetris to go to 237. One line separate the two. 35,000 points also the difference. Tetris for Tristop to get it closer. 224. Rhubarb get the L and use the long bar to score. Like maybe forgot that the L placement would have gotten Tetris already. Kind of was slow tapping a little bit there, but it's fine. You're just taking those extra seconds to think, saying, do I really want to put it here? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm a taper. I'll just move it over as quick as I want. Good burn here from Rhubarb. Gets the long bar for the score. We'll have to try not to uncover that hole. And we'll have to use the long bar to do it, but right side is open. And Tetris to score now for Rhubarb. 333 to the first 74 lines. Much better game for Rhubarb. Look at that. Palito tuck executed perfectly. So nice to see those palito tucks in honor of the late great Pepe. His favorite move in classic Tetris. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. Rhubarb will go to 361. Tristop now at 324. Go with the OJ. Tetris for both. Very good game. This is what you expect from Division 1. This is exactly what you expect. Best in the world are going at it. And they know they're going at it because they want prizes now. CTL is offering prizes to the winners. Division 1 winner will get a prize, baby. In cash. Cold, hard cash. Yeah, that's right. More of that to come over the next weeks. We'll talk about that on this channel. You're watching the new home for Classic Tetris League. All the hype action is going to be found here week in and week out. The King will bring it to you along with a few other restreamers that the King has handpicked. So you're going to see a whole host of different restreamers on these channels. Look at that. Palito Talk again for Tristop. Did it on purpose, too. And a T-spin setup. Did that on purpose as well. Just shows you he can do whatever he wants. He's a master of the playfield. Aaron loves delayed vits. But I'm Latam, so we call it Palito Talk. That's right, Teba. Palito Talk. That's the right way it should be called from now on. It should always be called the Palito Talk. I don't care who you are. Palito Talk all day long. If you're on the King stream, it's going to be Palito Talk. Rhubarb has transitioned at 582. Hits the touch to go to 606. Tremendous score. Right there along the way is Tristop. He's at 607. Ooh, a nice tight game. Now we're talking, baby. neck and neck game action happening in game number 2. Remember, they only play one set. Rhubarb a little bit spicy. Oh, Tristop, all those squares coming in. Oh, he wants to keep stacking them. Oh, he's trying to set up a delayed burn, but that's the wrong move. Too many squares on top. He's done at 609. The vicious Rhubarb at 616. Keeps it clean. Ties it up. 1-1 apiece. GG's. So break for Tristop. Those squares in the middle just so high. It was just, I think it was just intuition. It's just like, let me just stack them here. But then they just came back to back to back. 3 squares in a row, just stacking them right there. And then not enough room to get anything over left. Tried to set up a delayed burn with a J, but really not much else you could do. They're ready to go. 103s for both. So let's continue. Game number 3. Crucial one in 3-2-1 Tetris. So Rhubarb, they're going to do everything he can to keep this streak going. Wants to prove why he belongs in Division 1, why he should be thought of as a threat in the world of classic Tetris. Tristop looking to be the one to end the streak. He's saying, you want to come Division 1 now? You think you want to play with the big boys? I've been here longer than you. I'm going to show you that you belong back in 2. You didn't even stay in 2. You were there for like a cup of coffee and won a damn playoff. You lucky pencil-like geek. No, the only thing is I wish they would say that. No, no, players are too nice these days. Nobody wants to talk trash. You need some villains. You need villains in this community. You need some players that will talk trash. I really want that. They got to be good players too. Like, see, I talk trash, but the problem is I'm not good, so I can't back it up. You need good players that are like evil. Talk trash. That way it makes you want to watch them get beaten. Daddy! Tetris for the Rhubarb. He's going to set up another one too. Playing aggro AF. Another Daddy on the right side. He's playing 5 high up. 5 rows up the bottom. Technically 6, because that 5th row, it's 1, 2, 3, no, yeah, 5 rows up. Another Daddy! 5 rows up. 155 for the vicious Rhubarb. Sorry, he wants to wait for the right piece. There's the J. I think he was waiting for that S, though. I think he really wanted that S, but instead had to use the J. Game pretty much said, no, I want you to play with the J. We gave you one before. You didn't put it there. I'm going to give you another one. You're not getting the piece you want. You're going to get the piece we're going to give you. That's just for the Rhubarb. Goes to 205. Tristop at 221. 3 lines of separation for this game. Number 3. It's a crucial one. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get big time fight for our final of the quadruple header. It will be boom, Tetris for Jeff and Pixel Andy. They'll play in their Division 1 opener. Will be fantastic, without question. On bar coming in, another Tetris for Tristop. He'll go to 293. The Rhubarb at 255. Toxicity in the chat here. What do you expect when you got 2 of the most toxic people in the community? You got a toxic bully saying really bad fat mama jokes. And a toxic player here defending Boston. I really like Bostonians. Tetris is flying for Tristop. He just slammed them all there on the right side. 391 on his board through 96. 316. Give me a hell yeah for the Rhubarb. Gonna look to try to catch up. He's 2 lines ahead, but down almost 80,000 points. Tetris again for Tristop will increase it 414 to 324. 90,000 point difference. There's a Tetris for Rhubarb. Cut it a little bit more, but Tristop hits another one. Tristop with a much better board. Rhubarb probably going to play on top of this hole on row 1. Notice that with 106 lines in, got to play for the points. Usually lower level tier players will look to burn away just so they can get that hole out of there and prepare for the 19. But you're talking Division 1. They know how to handle this. They play aggro AF. That's kind of what's happening here with Rhubarb waiting on a long bar for like ages. Ooh, that T placement is rough. That J hangerang there. He has the right side open. He's trying not to block it, but he's in a drought. The lumber finally got it over, but the top of the board is a mess. And that J hangerang is pretty much going to seal it. He's not. That one will definitely do it. Stick a fork on him. He's done at 391. Oh, man, a drought. The worst time ever. He's finished. Tristop at 553 will take game number 3 and have the 2-1 advantage and put the streak on the line with 1 more to go. GG's. This is such violence, T-Storm, without question. 34 long bars on Rhubarb's side, yeah. Dreadful. And that drought, no bueno. Here we go. Game number 4, pivotal one. Will the streak die or will it stay alive one more time? Let's go and find out. And C-Man asking, what does the diamond mean in the chat? It means that you're a VIP of this channel. It means you're a preferred Twitch viewer. This means that the streamer likes you. Very important person. But Tugi right there let you know that all Division 1 and 2 players are VIP, so don't feel that special. They're being given out like Halloween candy. 54,000 for Rhubarb to begin. Got a little bit of a issue of parity on the board. But he will fix it up. Get the Tetris in. Now I'm going to look to try to start filling out that left side. That center is built up a little bit too high. And continues to do that. But he'll get the Tetris in. It's a taper. Got away with such stacking. He's got a delayed Barito tuck set up. And there it is. Very delayed, but he got it. And a Tetris to follow. Rhubarb at 125. Tristop at 148. Tristop showing you why he's been in Division 1 for a very long time. He's defended his turf so many times when he had to endure playing the best in the world, of course. And sometimes he would go to the relegation playoff, but so good. So good is Tristop in the playoffs. I don't have the record in front of me. I think he did lose once in a playoff to get sent down Division 2, but came right back up. And ever since has always stayed in Division 1. Took some time off over the last couple of seasons. But he's back now because the school is out, baby. So what else are you going to do? Just stay home and play Tetris. Why not? 243 from Tristop, 221 for Rhubarb. Rhubarb to get the Tetris to go to 244 now. Oh, look at that. Mudo's adding commands here, too. Wow. Got a standings command. He's adding all these commands. Try to make this channel big, so if you're not following this channel, you better hit the follow button. Come help build this channel to be the official home of Classic Tetris League, big-time matches. King getting it off and running. Because even though I don't win the Restreamer of the Season award, still, at the end of the day, who is the man, baby? There's only one guy that brings the hype for you each and every season. It's the King! And you're watching absolutely spicy one going into game number 4, 409 for Tristop. We're getting close to 100 line marker. 345 for the Rhubarb. Add a Tetris to go to 368. Keep it up. And another one for Rhubarb to go to 391. It's about a Tetris away. There's another one. And another one for Tristop. Rhubarb answered with one as well. 413 for the Rhubarb. 459 for Tristop. The streak is on the line. Rhubarb. Over 28 games winning streak. 28 or 29, depending on who's been counting. It's on the line right now. He has been undefeated the last few seasons. Oh, CTL making his way all the way to Division 1 now. We are 20 lines away from the transition on his board. Gets a Tetris to go to 486. Tristop, S-spin, line spin, right in the middle. Clean this board up. Nice J for the skim. Wants to make this board nice and tidy because we're going to transition in about 5 lines. He's looking to close it out. Rhubarb hoping to try to get one last shot to keep the streak alive. 533 for the Rhubarb. 578 for Tristop. Tetris is in with a 602 transition. Rhubarb will transition at 537. So here we go, Rhubarb. Gotta do it now. He's down 2-1. Skim, followed by the Tetris for Tristop. We'll go to 653 on his side. Oh, what a tuck! Oh, Tristop. Ooh, what an L tuck. Wow. Looked like he was going to be in trouble, and he just did this beautiful L tuck, and it was so gorgeous. Benji can't believe it. Said that never worked for me. Well, you're not Tristop. Rhubarb going to slam a Tetris to go to 581. Tristop at 692. Over 100,000 point lead in favor of Tristop, but he's got an excellent board. Rhubarb going to have to do everything he can again. He's got to throw the kitchen sink at Tristop. Got to play balls to the wall. Tetris for Tristop. Rhubarb waiting on his long bar. There it is. He gets the Tetris. S-spin for the delayed burn. Rhubarb throwing all those pieces to the left. 2 long bars and a square. Rhubarb in trouble. Oh, he misjumps the line bar. He does open up the center well, but this is going to be impossible. And he's done at 646. Tristop at 852. Says game 4 is no more. And not only is game 4 no more, so is a Rhubarb streak. because Tristop has taken the game in the match. GG's. There's the bell for official winner. We'll head on over to the winner's scene in just a moment. Let him finish it out. Look at his score. 924. Out of Tetris to go to 956. Level 26. How can you compete with that? How can you compete with that? Another Tetris for Tristop. We'll go to A23. I mean, how do you compete with somebody that plays at this level? Unbelievable. He's looking for his own B to show Rhubarb, hey, I can get a B too. But he's not getting the long bar. He's holding out for it, and that'll do it. Still a tremendous score from Tristop. Let's head over to the winner's scene. There he is! No moths in sight. Keeps him at a nice delight. Congratulations to our man Tristop. Got it done. Congratulations on a big, big victory. Well done, my friend. He's happy. He's happy. He's the one that ends the streak. Got a little note for you there, Rhubarb. GG's to the Rhubarb. Crossing out to Asian. And put Rhubarb there. I guess he had planned to play to Asian. But the Rhubarb stepped in and said, sure. Let Tristop be the one to end the streak. Well, let's go. Congratulations. In order. Once again, fantastic game played. All right, here we go. We're back. No long delays this time because we're right and ready for this, the final match on this opening edition of the CTL Tuesday Night Titans. And these two most certainly are titans in the world of classic Tetris. On the left, he is the 2016 CTWC finalist. He is a man that helps spark the interest level for all of the next generation. And on my channel, normally he is the king of the Tetris friendlies. It's BOOM! Tetris for Jeff. And on the right, there's a young player that may have been inspired by that man on the left. They have clashed many times before. And we talked about a streak a little while ago. He is a young man that ended the friendly streak of Jeff last year. 14 wins in a row on my show. He is also a CTWC finalist of 2020. It's a Pizza Andy! They're ready now. No more fooling around. The icing shots are done. We got a hover threes from both. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris, let's go. Game number 1, redo. And there we go. We're off and running now. We got ourselves a game. See if Andy can keep that 1.4 pace. Oh, well, Jeff say, guess what, kid? I'm going to show you what 1.5 looks like. So we're underway. First Tetris for Jeff. Andy's already got one in the books. He'll get a second one now. 47,000 for Pixel Andy. Jeff adds one to go to 48,000. One line, the separation, hence the less than 1,000 points. Andy looking for a long bar so he can transfer the well. Transition. Unbelievable. Can't even get the words right. Good burn there. There we go. There's a Tetris on row 2. Column 3 for Andy. Now he's looking to try to get this opened up on the right side. Decides he's not going to make a long bar dependency in the middle. Play it a little safer. 96,000 for Pixel Andy. 99,000 for Jeff. So definitely not the start Andy really would have liked. His 1.4 pace is most certainly ripped at this point, but he's going to set up some interesting tucks. He's got like a T-tuck situation going on the left. There it is. And I got a left well Tetris. And he goes to 152. Jeff at 147. But Jeff has some work to do. He's got a few issues going on his board. But he's going to do what he does best, which is his Twitch handle called Dig It Out. That's DIGGINOUT. No G in there. At least not for the ING part. And Jeff, nice double here in the middle. Leads to the Tetris on the right. 180 for him. 180 for Andy. 202 now for Andy. Just going to be behind a Tetris in the early goings of this one. Not to burn away. He's not getting the pieces he wants to get set up. Like I simply double the S on the right. And of course, it has to close up the well. Lombard was coming. Wasn't Tetris ready anyway. But there you go. He's going to have to get a little aggro. He knows who he's playing. So he will get aggro for a dirty Tetris on row 3. For boom. All right, we got to say boom. Here we go. You want to be a boom? Boom! Dirty boom. For Jeff, we're at 231 on his side, 272 for Andy with the beautiful bright colors versus Jeff's dark hue. I'll bang for you, Jeff, says Bowser. Welcome in. Beat the King in a CTL playoff to go to Division 5. King was up 3-2 also in that match. And choked. Total choke. No, I'll see Bowser again one day. We'll get our rematch. Don't you worry. Already 1-1 on the CTL season. After playing Juju's earlier today. Got very lucky in that one, honestly. Juju's got so good all of a sudden. Took some time away and now comes back to Division 6. He don't play like a Division 6 player. Without question. Got wrecked. Yeah, okay. Okay, Bowser. I'll see you at the Max Out Club. I'll see who gets wrecked there. Tetris for Andy. Andy's at 437. Jeff is at 378. Just got a high board. Wants a Lombard. Not going to get it. He's way too high, and he's going to top out. Lombard comes about 3 pieces too late. And that'll do it. Jeff is done at 378. Not much he can do. Andy at 460 will take game number 1. Didn't even need to go into the 19. GG's. Any long bars? Nope, not on Jeff's side. If not in that one. All right, hover threesome both means that they are ready to go, so no delays. Let's go. Count it down. Game number 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, just let you know it's the March strat. Warm-up is done. Now it's time for the real game, he says. Let's go. True standing slope. Is Andy doing pull-ups with kids on his arms? No. Of course not. Takes a talent for a man like Jeff to be able to play Tetris and do bicep curls with kids hanging around. So Jeff should get bonus points just for that. But maybe in the Delft tournament, that might be the case. Not here in Class Tetris League. Tetris for Andy will go to 92,000. Jeff at 76. The double from Jeff and another double. Has the well closed and the lumbar is coming, but this lumbar comes when it's open and we'll get the Tetris. We'll go to 103 on Jeff's side, 115 for the Pixel Andy. Dilf, damn, I love frogs. Of course, Debenuncle. You would. You horny toad, you. Good adjustment by Andy. Good horizontal burn. Leads to lumbar for Tetris, and he's going to get another one because he's built up very well. 188 for the Pixel Andy. One half of the Video Game Bros. For those that know. That's old school. That's Tetris lore. The Video Game Bros. One more coming in. There's a Tetris for Pixel. He'll go to 235. Jeff at 240 already. On his board. Needing some work. Set up the labor. Look at that. Daddy! A Tetris for Jeff to transfer the well beautifully. This is why he is a CTWC finalist. The legend. One of the greats. Gotta respect your history. Well, most certainly he needs to respect his board. He could definitely get out of control. He's got to be very cautious. Needs some helpful pieces. Not really getting them. Needs a long bar in the worst way. Does Jeff? No! Top out again! At 269. Hey now. He's finished. Pixel Andy at 326. Added Tetris to go to 349. Looking pretty stoked because he's got 2 games up on Jeff now with 1 more to go. GG's. Almost 269, 420. That's right. Those 4 extra pushdown points, Jeff. Come on, bro. Okay, move. Jeff going to take a drink. Hoping that this is not going to be 3 and out. Would be really rough to see it. Jeff going to give us the hover 3. Means he's ready to go. Pixel Andy looking to go on cruise control and end this one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's see if we can do it. And start off the season 1-0. Jeff going to try to do everything he can to at least get some points here. That's the key. Only 1 set against your fellow competitors. You're only going to get 1 set. You play everybody once in the Super Division now. And that's the big change from CTL for Divisions 1 and 2. The Super Divisions. You just get 1 crack. So Andy looking to try to take out the legend first. On his path to perhaps becoming a CTL champion for the 2nd time. He's won it before. I'm trying to see if he can do it against his brother. The other half of the Video Game Bros, Doug. Imagine coming down to the final day of CTL. Dog and Andy fighting it out for the championship. Wouldn't be shocking. Would not be shocking at all. $99,000 for Pixel Andy. Get things started here. Jeff already at 119. Jeff going to do everything he can to make this one a good one. Like I said, got to get the points in. Andy's not someone who's going to top out early. Andy's stacking very meticulous. Not going to make it easy on his opponents. And whips a piece over to that left side. Gets the long bar in for the score on the right. 174 now for Andy at 38 lines. Jeff at 41 lines. Make it 42 at 190. So they're even in lines, but not the score. Jeff will slam a Tetris to take it right back at 213. And this Tetris ready quickly. Long bar is raining down for Jeff. He'll go to 236. Peekayric now at 197. Skim of the J on the right. No decision on where the T was going, but it's fast enough that he can make those changes quickly. Does not want to skim with the L. Doesn't want to waste any burn lines. He'll do it now. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. And he goes to 245. Jeff at 259. Jeff, a very high stack again. But he will take the safety triple now. And a safety double. Get this board back under control. Lombard going to rain here. And give him the Tetris. 289 for Jeff. 268 for Andy. Jeff is ahead. 5 lines. Here comes the Tetris. Andy will go to 291. Jeff at 290. So, very close game. Jeff looks like he's finally, warm-ups are done. Broken free of the halfway marker. We're at 72 lines on his side. 316. Give me a hell yeah for Jeff. Simo bangerangs. Yes. 336 now for the Andy. And another Tetris to go to 359. Jeff with a J tuck. Skim of a T. Not going to be Tetris ready yet. Now he is. Kind of a nasty T though. Going to set up some delayed burns to try to fix this. Lombard comes when you don't need it. Now he would like the Lombard. Gets a nice burn of the L. I like that placement of the Lombard. He's going to create that ability to burn on both sides so you don't fall into a trap. But that Z lays it flat. Now we're in digging out mode because he's here at a high part of the board. Digging out like he always does. But this is giving Andy time to start maybe pulling away, but no, it hasn't really done that. There's a Tetris now. Andy will go to 413. Jeff at 355. Jeff with a very messy top. He's really going to need some helpful pieces. This is exactly what you don't want. Andy's the type of player you cannot let this happen. You cannot fall this far behind, but Jeff is doing everything he can to just stay alive right now. He doesn't even care about the score. And he can't get the J over the left. He tried to quick tap it. Oh, man. Monka W. Finished at 363. Tetris for Andy to go to 484. That's way more than enough of the score. And he will take this one easily to seal the deal. Ring the bell, Charlie. That's it for Jeff. He's finished. Let's transition over to the winner's scene. Congratulate that young man right there, Pixel Andy. Didn't even have to go to transitions tonight. Just a tough night for Jeff. Got into trouble. Board health. Not what you would normally expect from him. And it happens. Most certainly, it happens. So transition over. Here are the standings updated. Division 1 looks like this. I forgot to report the Rhubarb match. How could I? Did I not report Rhubarb? Let's go do that. You get live reporting. How did I forget that? Unbelievable, King. You are the worst. That one happened at 1:30 a.m. There you go, refresh. And there it is. Much better. So that's what's happening. 6 points. That's what Modus was telling me before. It's only 6 points. Tristop did not get the 7 because it was a 3-1 win, which decreases the potential of points. But Andy gets all 7 because that's a sweep. Pixel Andy gets the 7 points. Tristop in second at the moment, as both have 1-1s. At the bottom, it will be Jeff with 0 points after one match. Rhubarb sits in third with the 1 point. Plenty of games still left to go. Look at all these names here that got to fight. It is going to be dog fighting all over the place. No puns intended. So many big names. I can't wait. King will be very busy scheduling all of them. And as mentioned, we'll have many more restreamers still to come. There are a select few that the King have chosen to help restream on this channel, the new home of the Hype Classic Tetris League action for Division 1, Division 2, and many more hype matches throughout the rest of the season. You're going to get them here on this channel.